So hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be studying about control flow, if else condition and loops. So control flow, what it means that for example in your programming or in the code that you're writing, you want to execute a certain uh, function or certain piece of code only if certain conditions are met. So for example, if you want to run if the age is greater than 18, then they are allowed to vote. Otherwise, they are not allowed to not vote. So based on this condition that I'm writing here, I can figure out that only if this condition is satisfied, then this piece of code will run. Otherwise, it will not run. So this is what control flow means. So conditional based programming. So conditional programming. So that is what how to control the flow of your code or piece, your software or application, whatever you're writing. So to control it, you have two options: either using if-else clause that we used it here, or using loops. So we will do it. Let's first go to the terminal. Should I? Yep. Let's do it here. So for example, I have. Let's first talk about if-else. So this is if, and this will be else. So if a condition satisfy, if true, then this piece of code will execute. If it is not true, then this piece of code will execute. So let's try to write something meaningful. So age only. So let age equal to 16. So if age is greater than equal to 18, greater than equal to 18, println else println so as my age was not greater than 18, it is showing can't vote. If I increase it to maybe 32, then it is showing can vote. So based on the condition, whether it is satisfy this condition or not, it is allowing me to run that piece of code. Now this is only for true and false. If for example you have multiple conditions, then how will you do it? So you can add multiple if blocks. So I think else if is there. So else if is there and else is there. So for example, if the age is between, let's see, between 18 to 60, then it will print that you should vote. So I can give it here: if age is greater than equal to 18, not 18, let's do it 20 or age is less than equal to 60, then it should print should vote, as it's your moral responsibility. So it will print if this is valid. Otherwise, if the age is above 60, it will say that okay, we have one more thing, right? Else if age is greater than 60, it should print can vote. Else println can't vote. So I have now three conditions. One, it checks that whether the age is greater than 18 or not. If it is greater than 18, simply can vote. Now I will show the error also in this, what is the error I'm creating in the logic. And else if it age is greater than 20, then 60, and less than 60, then it will print this particular line. Otherwise it will print can vote even though it's a senior citizen, and lastly can't vote. So let's try to run it. I have a age greater than 32. Ideally it should run this one, but let's see what's the output. So we are only getting can vote. Why? Because in my first, when I try to run this program, it will first check this particular condition. If it satisfies, then it will not check for any other conditions, and in our case it is satisfying. But to make it sure that we can go to the other conditional clause, we will add one more. After all, we will add one more condition, less than 20. So again run it. Okay, I'm giving or I have to add it and clause. So yeah, it's working. So that is how you use if else if clause. One more thing, this is more of a the way that we write program here in Rust. So I can also use a if else clause with let command. So if I want to declare a variable, for example a variable called counter, I can add if age is greater than 18 and equal to 18, counter should be 1, else counter should be 0. So I can initiate it like this also, and let's print the counter. So you're getting, I'm not sure why I'm getting percentage, but you're getting this particular value. So we can use this way of declaring a variable also if you want to declare a variable based on some conditions, and this is very common in our Rust. You will find it multiple times people are using this, and it's quite common. It's how you write program in Rust. So we have covered if else, we have covered this control flow also, done, and if else condition also, including the let part, let or variable declaration. Now let's introduce loop. So there are three types of loops in Rust. One is loop, second one is while, and last one is for. So loop is just your standard loop, nothing, I mean, and while has, if you want to put a condition there, so condition and then loop. For is for range, if you want to specify a particular range, or if you want to traverse a particular range or set of elements, then you will be using for. So we will go through it one by one. So loop will be, let's see, I will increase it mute age. So if my age is 32 and if age, we'll break it, otherwise age plus 1 So we will walk you through that. So this is how the loop syntax works. You just need to give a loop keyword and then after that two curly braces. That's it. After that you can add your own logic inside it. In my case I've added this logic. So I have added a conditional statement here, if else clause. So if my age is greater than 35, it will break. So there are two more keywords to know here, break and continue. So break is if you want to break a particular loop. So like in here, if my age reaches 35 or no, sorry, if my age reaches above 35, then it will break this loop and then we can say println the loop is broken. So my age is the loop is broken. Then if I use break here, right? So after age 35, it will get out of the loop. If I use continue, so for example, if certain condition meets, let's say this is else, so I will add else if and else if and for a condition that might be if age is equal to 32, so I will say continue. Yeah, works like a charm. This looks good. So in this I'm giving continue and this one and this I'm giving break. Now continue means that I'm not going to execute the rest of the part. If anything is written here, it will like for example if I want writing something like this, test counter. Yeah, so let's try to run it. Cargo run. Am I if age is greater than loop if age is greater than 35, also if age is equal to 32. Wait a minute. Did I run something? It should be loop. So why it is not printing anything? If age is greater than 35, then it should break. Else, so first condition does not satisfy, then it will go to second condition. If age is equal to 32, it will continue. Okay, that is the issue. This is the issue, but it will again and again go there only. So 32, it will go again here and then it will again go this. Okay, so let's pick 28 here. It will be helpful that way, and let's increase it to 33. Okay, so now this is also a runtime error. You will see it. So age is 29 because first time it went to the under the loop, it went to this else clause age plus 1, it increased it, and age is now is this. We have noted down this test counter also. So this particular loop ran Just a minute, let me stop it, otherwise my PC might crash. So now age is 30, which is fine. It has again increased it, and it has printed this one also. Age is 31, it went again increased it, fine. Age is 32. Now here the age increased to 32, it printed it, it went down. Now when it again went above, the loop went here, else if age equal to 32, and it went to continue. Now what will happen, it will skip everything that was below here, and it will again go above this loop part only. It will again reach out to this age 32 and it will run in endless loop. So even though it is not printing anything, you will be still confused like why it is not running, but it is not running because of this. So this is how you use loop, this loop keyword, and it is a bit tricky one because you have to configure if else clause, and the only way to break or continue the flow is by using this break and continue keyword, and oftentimes you do end up making a infinite loop. So it has its own issues, but either way it has its own uses also, so you can use it the way you want. Instead of using if else, I can have a while loop. So while age is greater than not greater than 32. So while age is less than 32, it will continue to increase the age. And in here you can see that every time the condition will be checked again and again. So once I run this particular loop, it will again go above, check this condition. If the condition satisfies, then it will go below. So this will happen again and again. We can run it cargo run, and you can see it here. Wait a minute. Yeah, you can see it here. So in this, I don't have to in loop clause that we had previously, I had to specifically have a if else flow to break the loop. So if a condition is met, I will put a break here, otherwise I will not put a break here. So that was required, but this was with while loop clause, it is not required. I will have the condition in this only. So that is while loop. Lastly, for loop. So we will create an array. So I will have ages of 21, 30, 55. So this is an array for then this condition. So for element or for age in ages, println so if you run cargo run, age is 21, 30, so it traverses the whole array. So you can for loop for traversing over a on an array, or if you want to maybe for I in 0 to 2. So this is how you specify a range. Println and this is also you can specify is it's how to differentiate this one. Let's give it I32 or something. So you know how you can access the particular array by using a position also, index also. So we will be doing that also. Cargo run. So you can see for 0, when the I value was 0, it printed 20. When the I value was 1, it printed 1. So this is how you can use the ranges also to traverse over the array or set of items. So that's what for is for. So we covered all the loops. Your while loop, so this is less than 32, and your default loop, which you can use to but for this loop to work, you need to have a if else clause, otherwise you might end up running a infinite loop. Yeah, so great, we have covered this one also. I hope I was able to make this is a very short topic, but it is very crucial or critical because you will be using it a lot of times. And for the next chapter we will be studying about ownership, which will be a little tricky. Your ownership, I think borrowing also. So these will be core crust concept and bit theoretical, so this will be critical. So we'll be discussing this in the next video, but apart from that, this is all the basic till chapter 1, 2, 3 that we covered. These are more of your every language that will you use. These set of basic components will be there. So regardless of the language that you are going to use, you will have loops, you will have conditional statements, you will have constant, you will have variable, scalar, compound types, and different data types, numeric operations. All of this will be there. So till this time, till chapter 3, it was more about just basic programming. After this, it will be core Rust concepts and how you can leverage them to write a better, clean and better code. So yeah, looking forward to the next video. Thank you guys, thanks for watching.